However, I just want to send you the message to make a good project and send a good message to the European Commission. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I want to know if in Spain there is many, if you know, enterprise that produce physically the photovoltaic panels. You know if there is some enterprise.
That's a good question, but I'll make you, I'll answer to you, and I'll make you two observations. In the beginning of the German market, there were no German companies at all that built and manufactured PV industry in Germany. And at the moment, there are a lot of big companies that may build up their modules probably in China, but there are German companies. So once you get the market, you get the manufacturers. In the 2008, in September, there were thousands of companies. We had almost 26,000 employments directly connected to module producers and so on. No, there were a lot of installers, but there were a lot of manufacturers. I mean, Silicon put another manufacturer, Isophoton grew out to double, but they became Peva Fersa, Quantum Solar. There were a lot of companies trying to build out the manufacturers. The problem is that in 2009, a lot of them have come down because the market didn't follow. So it is true that once you get the market, industry will come behind. And in Spain, that happened a lot. If you look at for the report we made in 2008, you can see, I don't know in my mind, but you can see how many factories and manufacturers industry were built at that moment. For the photovoltaic panels, mainly trackers, photovoltaic panels, engineering. There were even polysilicon projects to be built in Galicia and in the south and so on. The problem is that in 2009, lots of those projects just fell down. So it is true that a lot of modules came from China. That's true also. A lot of them came from China, from Germany. I mean, they came from Germany in Stand or Germany in whatever, but they were built in China. But the best example is Germany. There is a huge industry in Germany right nowadays. So. Just want to. I have the exact number in the ASIF report. So if you need it, we can see the reports of 2010, 2009, and 2008, and you'll see the difference. And I have a report, I think. I know. I have in the hotel. So if the information is there. Okay. Yes.
The first one, I would like to know the situation concerning the authorization in Spanish for medium and high voltage grid. For example, time, fee, capacity of the grid. And after, about the market, the situation on CPV concentration. For example, last and Spanish
in terms of connection points, we are trying to make it more transparent. The problems always are the electricity companies. They have a oligopoly. I don't know how you say it in English right there. Maybe the same thing. No? So it is regulated normally. You can. I mean, you have the National Electricity Commission that or Energy Commission that can solve any problems. But the information is a little bit tough to. I mean, if the company says there's no capacity there, it's very tough to convince them that you know that there is capacity. But, however, now in the for low power installations, it's running out in these days. There is going to come a new legislation that makes it more faster for the connection conditions and so on. At the end, we still depend on the electricity companies, and we are fighting for them to be more transparent. I don't know if that answers you. Most of the time, that will cost you around 0.1 euro per kilowatt per watt peak, most of the time around that. If you go to a substation or if you connect to 20 kilovolt, so on. But as far as my experience from an engineering point of view, standard installations around 500 kilowatt up to 1 mega or 2 mega, most of the time you won't have any problem. At the end, you find the solution. And the other question was? About the concentration. Actually, we have a very active group in the concentration trying to look for a special tariff for concentration and so on, but there's nothing at all. I mean, if the market had dropped from 2,500 kilowatt for everyone, asking for 10 megawatt for concentration, a little bit crazy. However, in ASIF, in the new regulation that have come out in July, we have demand a certain percentage up to 80 megawatt for different new technologies, because actually in the new regulation for solar thermal and wind power, they have a special amount of megawatt for research and development, and we want just the same conditions. I mean, just we don't want to be we want to be in the same package. I mean, we want to be have the same condition they have. I mean, and we are demanding for 80 megawatts for CPV, special materials and whatever. Nowadays, there's nothing but the ISFOC, the institute, and different special projects, however.